All right, it's morning of day 3 of our PCT hike. Um, let's see. Yesterday we woke up at the top of a hill.
Yeah.
Like we camped on top of a hill.
Right above water.
Yeah, that's right. We went to the water and then went back and camped. I'm not thinking. I don't think there's
Had an
anything.
easy morning.
It was a pretty easy morning. We took it slow. We've got 2 people catching up to us, Lisa and David. So we weren't in any rush. I think we got out of there by noon or.
Yeah, around then.
So, and out in the desert, the hottest part of the day is going to be 3 o'clock. So it wasn't too bad. Which also, actually, no, we didn't get out of there around noon. We went back to the water source and hung out there.
Filled out our water, washed our socks.
Washed our socks.
Not at the water, but.
Not in the water. That's not nice.
Had breakfast. Met Krijn from the
yeah.
Netherlands and Sam
Yeah.
and some fun people.
And then hiked. And the biggest thing for me in the morning hike, or I guess it was afternoon, was we were walking on a ridge the whole time.
Oh,
And so it was gorgeous. I just kept stopping and taking these epic photos of just the trail winding, and then in the background you see like just hills and hills and hills.
Beautiful flowers
And
everywhere.
so many. Yeah.
All different kinds.
At some point I realized they were just so different from each other that I was just trying to get a photo of each one just so I can remember later on.
And cute little bee butts.
Yeah, we were talking about, there's this one flower where the top half looks like this, and the bottom half is just like, it's almost like a little bee condo with like a little porch. The bee comes in and lands on the porch and sticks its head into the condo. It's
So cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. There was one flower where it just like it was like a straight up, I think it was like purple, and lots of little purple balls all on it. The weirdest thing I've ever seen as far as the flower goes. Yeah, we got a picture of that. Lots of pointy stuff. There's lots of pointy stuff. There's a really pointy flower. It's like an orb, like lots of little needles pointing out in all
The
directions.
thistle flowers?
Is that what that is? But also, there was like a plant that had a leaf, and the leaf all the way along it looked like a saw blade.
Mm-hmm.
And that was fun to avoid.
And the rattlesnake.
And
That was pointy.
Yeah. We're walking along and there's a rattlesnake in the middle of the trail, and I hear her just go, "Rattlesnake!"
Jump back.
So,
But he didn't even rattle.
He did rattle.
Did? Just for a
Yeah.
second?
He rattled a little bit when he first saw you, and he rattled a little bit when I was going by.
And then he just went into the bush. He wasn't too threatened, which is good for us.
Well, he just kept checking me out though. He was backing away and he was looking at me like, I don't know about you. And it's like, trust me, I don't want anything to do with you. But it happened on like a hairpin turn.
He was maybe a couple feet long.
So, oh yeah, he was a couple feet long. Yeah, he was thick, and his, like, I've seen plenty of snakes, like friend snakes and things like that, and they have like softer looking scales. His scales did not look soft.
It couldn't count as rattles. It's maybe
They
like
look rough. Yeah.
that long.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it happened in a hairpin, like a what is it, a switchback. So he was on the trail in the switchback. You came up, scared him, and he went right into a bush that was in the middle of the switchback.
And we had to walk past
So we had
him.
to walk all the way around this bush that he was in. And he just kept like poking his head out when I was walking by. So yeah, glad we got by unscathed. Day 2, we see a rattlesnake.
And a frog.
Yeah, and then
in the
later,
desert.
and later there was a frog in the desert. It was just like out of nowhere. So I wonder how that works. How does that work? Does he just bury down?
I
Or
don't know.
does he like go into the sand during the
Gotta
day
be
and come
water
out at
somewhere.
night? Yeah.
Just not on the trail.
Thinking like what else interesting.
You named your water bottles.
I named my water bottles. When we woke up yesterday morning, the rainfly wasn't tight enough, so it was touching the inside of the tent a little bit, like back here. It was touching this mesh, and so condensation was dripping in on us. So we were letting it dry, and so as part of letting it dry, I was preoccupying myself, and I was like, you know what? Since I put electrolytes in one bottle, and I want to make sure I keep putting it in the same bottle, I figure maybe I'll just like mark all the bottles like A, B, C, D, so I know which one's which. And then I figure, well, I got time. How about I name them? So we have Alice, Brooke, Charlotte, Damien, and Yvette. So, and Damien's, he's the naughty one. He's the one who's got the electrolyte powder or whatever is going to end up being mixed in a bottle. So
He's dirty,
he's dirty.
but delicious.
Um,
And cold soaking things because the stove was too heavy.
cold soaking's been good so far. You've supplied us with lots of stuff to mix in there and stuff, so it's been great. Like I think yesterday, like I had an instant noodle already. I had
That oatmeal you made seemed
I
delicious.
had oatmeal where I just threw stuff into it to make it better.
Like
So,
chocolate powder and coconut powder and
the chia seeds, and there was one other thing I threw in there, but I can't remember what it was.
banana chips.
Banana chips.
I thought
Yeah,
that was genius.
yeah. They actually hydrated pretty well. So yeah, it's a surprise.
And even the instant rice hydrated like pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it was like a chicken flavored instant rice. Those
With olive
almost like
oil?
yeah, they hydrated really well. It was delicious. So far I'm liking the cold stove. Oh sorry, not the cold stove, the cold soak. And then one thing was when we got back yesterday. Well, sorry, when we got back. When we got to the place where we set up camp, like something happened to me where I just crashed and I got like a really bad headache. I thought I was drinking water. I mean, I drank 2 liters. I drank another liter after we stopped. I had electrolytes, but I had this crazy pounding headache, and I was just tired from hiking all day and cold and hungry all at once. And it's like I'm trying to not be a cranky pants, but holy cow, it was hard.
And we had to set the tent up
No, and we had to set a
and
tent
pull
up.
up the sleeping pads.
Like all I wanted to do was roll over in bed, but I had to make the bed for
Like, yeah.
I had to make
The whole
tent
thing.
blow up thing. Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting. And I think you said you were dealing with something like that yesterday,
Yeah.
where it's like just this crazy headache out of nowhere. So I thought
Not
it would
till we
be
stopped.
not till we stopped. Yeah, me too. So I wonder what that is. If anybody knows what that is, leave it in the comments. But yeah, so
We did set up a lot faster today, though.
yeah, we did set it up pretty fast. And I think we're gonna break down faster and get moving today. So
I guess it was yesterday we set up faster.
and we haven't heard from Lisa or David yet, but we sent them a GPS.
We figured out the Garmin.
She says we, but it was her.
It took a minute. It took a few tries.
Cool. So our plan today is to just get to water because we didn't get to water yesterday, but we've got, I think
Plenty.
I've got 3 liters with me still, I think.
It's only a couple miles left.
Yeah, it's not very far. So we're going to get to water and make a new plan.
After breakfast.
All right. All right. See you, everybody.